here, Life After Money. I thought I would give you an update on how this spirally picture is going. I talked about it, well, I didn't talk about it, I was sewing it when I did my last video, so I was talking and sewing at the same time. But it's coming along now and it's not far off being finished, so I've just thought I would show you exactly how I'm going to do this and finish it off and make a picture with it. So we'll start off with the spirals. This is what I was doing when I last spoke to you. So it's all finished now, and I was in a quandary whether to put a frame, put it in a frame. Do I put glass on it? No, I decided not to put glass on it, because I quite like the texture and the colours and the sharpness of the contrasts, so I thought putting a glass on it would just spoil it. So I've decided that I was going to make a wall hanging, you know, loops, and hang it on the wall. But then I thought, no, I quite like the way I did the button picture before. I don't know if you've seen that video, but I used two boards. So this is now mounted on a board, and I thought I would show you how I've done it, at the back. So I've laced it on, and so I've cut a board the exact size that I want the picture to be, and it's very easy to cut this actually. This board is, I scavenged it from an industrial unit that was stripping out some counters. So I salvaged the wood out of the skip, and it's been proving very useful actually, because I've used it in several different projects. But so I've cut the exact size of board, so I'm going to bring it up a bit close. So I've actually used this string and I've laced it on to the board. So I'm just going to have to get behind the camera to see if I'm showing you the right thing, because I can't, this is guesswork. But so can you see how I've laced it on there? And the corners, because this is going to be the back obviously, the corners, all I've done there is very neat tiny stitches, fold it over, very tight, a tight fit, and stitched along there. So that's how the picture is at the moment, with the laces at the back to hold it nice and flat and stretched over that board. So I could actually leave it as that, but no, I think it would be better with a border. So it will be framed, but the frame will be behind this. And I'm halfway through doing that job now, so I thought I would stop, make this video, and then you can see what it's going to be like, or get a better idea. I've chosen red fabric, and I have another board here which is obviously bigger than that, because it's going to give the border to it. So it's just a plain red fabric, which I think will complement the colours on the spirals. So the same procedure again actually. So I've started to do that lacing. If you're going to do lacing, start in the centre and work out to the outer edges, and hold the string. This is just very thin string. Hold it tight. Now I don't want it all lumpy bumpy there, so I've not pulled it really tight. With the denim, which is a thicker fabric, I really did pull it tight. But this, I just want it a nice flat smooth back on it. So I've done the lacing on that way. Now I've got to fold over the could do some more hands actually. So I'm going to fold over that, and then again nice neat corners there, and then that will sit on top of it. So now I'm going to just get the string and lace that way. Just about done that way, but I now need to do that way. Pull the corners in and stitch along that edge there. And when it's all put together with the two back, the back and the front, then I will cover that back with another layer and probably use the same fabric as well, because it means I can stitch it right up to the edge with very tiny stitches in a matching thread. So I do like my backs neat and tidy. So that's this is how I'm lacing this together. You might want to try it actually. You can do it with small pictures or large pictures. You've got to think about the weight when you're doing it, because if you go much bigger than this, it's going to be quite heavy. And also the thickness, you need to think about the thickness of the wood. This doesn't weigh too much, so the two together is not going to be too heavy. I'll just put it there so you can get a bit of an idea. I'll probably do another video where it's absolutely finished, but yeah, so that sits on there and the two will be screwed together. So when I've finished the red lacing, when I've done that, I will then get some small screws and screw through from the back to the front. Oh, need more hands. And I'll screw through right through there, and in probably at least 4 places, the 4 corners. I might put 2 or 3 more on just to hold it solid, but I need to make sure that the screws are not going to poke out to the front obviously. So the next stage will be, when I've finished that, the next stage will be screwing the 2 pieces together, and after that, when they've tied together, I will cover the back with this red fabric, and then at the end I will add 2 fixings there and some wire so it can be hung. So that's the plan. I think it's going to look pretty good. I'm pleased with it so far. So I'll maybe do you a quick video on the finished article, but yeah, it's worth taking time and effort to get it all perfect right. You can't rush these things. So anyway, Mean Queen, life after money. This is what I'm doing to keep busy. I am still doing my walking, but only local and only from the house. So, but I've got plenty to do in here. I've already got the next project started. I'm going to be doing some weaving. So I'll say bye bye for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.